Brian here. I want to show you something really cool on the hybrid Hyundais. So it's what's called a 12-volt battery reset button. So if you're driving a Hyundai Tucson hybrid, and I don't mean plug-in hybrid, I mean self-charging hybrid, or you're also driving a Kona self-charging hybrid, then this will apply to you. Hybrid cars like these have two batteries. There's the big high voltage battery that provides power to drive the vehicle, but there's also then a standard 12-volt battery that you'd see in most cars on the road also. On these types of cars, so the 12-volt battery will actually help start the car, and it also powers a lot of the accessories in the car as well. And if you had a few cars in your time, you'll know how annoying it is when the 12-volt battery goes dead. So this is a really neat feature. What these do is, if they detect an excessive or abnormal draw on the 12-volt battery, to prevent it going dead, they'll actually disconnect the 12-volt battery from the car to prevent further draw. And while this is all good, it's going to create a problem. You won't be able to get into your car using the key. So if you have a key, it's going to be pretty straightforward. If you don't have a key and you have a fob, it takes a little bit of extra work. So you want to press this button on the back of the fob and pull the key shank out from the fob. And then what you do is you move to the lock. Now underneath here, you can see, you can actually press. There's a little button in here. So that's what I'm doing, I'm just pressing against the button. But even to access that, what you'll need to do is two hands, open the door handle, maybe with your left hand, and with your right hand, push in and pop off this little section here, which exposes a key lock then. The next part is pretty straightforward. So you use your key, just open the lock, or if you have the key shank from your fob, also use that to open up the lock. The next part of the sequence then, you'll get into the car, turn the key if it's a key ignition, or press the button here to start it if it's a keyless entry setup, and you've got nothing, no power. So what do you do next? You move around to the 12-volt battery reset, which on a Kona hybrid or a Tucson hybrid on a right-hand drive car is recessed over here to the right-hand side. Touch it once, feel my brake pedal engage, and I now should have power. 2 points here. First one is it gives you 15 seconds. When you hit the reset button, it gives you 15 seconds to start the car. If you don't get it done in that particular time, you're an idiot. But if you don't, just press the button again and it gives you another 15-second window. The second thing is the important one is you need to drive the car for 30 minutes after it happens, or you need to leave the car running for 30 minutes. And what I mean by that in an EV car is start it with your foot on the pedal and make sure it says ready to drive, and you have the little green symbol over there. So that means then the car will actually be running. And that's much the same. That ready mode will actually charge the battery back up. So again, leave it running in that ready mode that I just showed you for 30 seconds, or drive the car for 30 seconds. Anyway, that's what you do if you end up with a dead battery in your hybrid, self-charging Hyundai Tucson or Hyundai Kona. Right here from Fitzpatrick's. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the video is useful.